Hey folks, I'm going to do another unboxing here of the 4th edition of Successors. This is a Richard Berg and Mark Simonitich game. I probably butchered that last name, but it is released by Phalanx Games from the UK. Like I said, it's the 4th edition of this game. Got it the other day. This was a Kickstarter with very small expansions, which I will show you. There were basically 3 loose items in the box that could very easily get thrown away. So if you did get this via Kickstarter and get those expansions included, then make sure you go through the entire box and get those 3 pieces out. So let's just jump right into it. So right off the bat, we've got a couple of looks like player aids, front and back. Table, siege table, attrition table, unrest table, combat, combat flow, movement, how to do all this, that, and the other thing. There are 5 of them. Then we have the introduction book here. Looks like it's basically the rules book. This looks like a fairly in-depth war game, essentially. A bunch of chits and I think there's some miniatures in this as well. But the rule book is very much set up in the form of a war game rule book. Section 6, and then 6.1, 6.2, etc., etc. It does look like they go over plenty of examples, though, so that's good. Index on the back, always nice to see. Oh, a pronunciation guide. That's pretty cool. That's very cool indeed. Alright, so there's that. Then we have the playbook, and the playbook is this is a walkthrough example of play. So several rounds into a game showing you what each side does, or what each player does, I guess, why they do it, how they roll, etc. And then it looks like here the scenarios start towards the back of the book. There's a 2-player scenario, 3-player scenario, 4-player scenario, 5-player scenario, and then a list of changes between the 3rd and 4th editions. That's nice. So if you have the 3rd edition, I guess you can just come to this and kind of see what's changed and different and move on from there. And then there's some sort of chart on the back here. I'm not sure what this is used for yet, but that's the playbook. So you have 2 separate, essentially, rule books, although this isn't, the playbook really isn't a rule book. It's more of a kind of a guide, I suppose. Then we have the map. This is foldable cardboard. Let's see if it's double-sided. It is not double-sided. So I'm assuming when you would play the different scenarios, you're just going to block off certain sections of the map. I can open this up here in a minute after we go through everything else. Alright, so then we have Brexit Cards. Let's get one of these opened up to see what the quality is like. Do these have the little pull? Looks like they have the little pull tab, or they're supposed to have the little pull tab on them. There it is. It's not pulling. Just open it from the end. Maybe. That's the hardest deck of cards I've ever had to get into. Oh, I thought that was a pull tab, but maybe it wasn't a pull tab. Actually, I don't think it is. It has the little band going around the plastic, but there's no like tab cut out to grab a hold and just open the deck. So I'm having to open the end of it here. There we go. Cards aren't terrible. Probably like your standard playing card deck. There's no linen finish or anything like that. There's all the countries here with stats. I'm assuming victory 6V victory points maybe. I don't know. I haven't read into the rules that much. So we'll set that in there like that. Here's a larger deck of cards. This one actually looks like it might be easier to open. Nope, that one doesn't have a pull tab either. That's weird. Oh wait, there it is. There, that one does have one. There. So larger cards. Looks like a combat or movement allowance table. These look like maybe player cards somehow. Epidemic. These are probably all the cards you're going to be playing. Nice and large cards. Those look good. I've got some colored bases here to put on the minis. We have, let me grab these things. So here are the three things that were loose. This was in a little clamshell case, and this is one of the siege engines. I forget what this is called. Some kind of tower, a siege tower, I guess probably. But it essentially rolls up to the side of the castle wall and allows people to get over. This was in a clamshell. I threw the clamshell away and just put it in there. This is the metal ring. I guess I can pull that out of the plastic. This was loose in the box as well, in the shipping box, not in the game box here. It's a metal ring with some, I can't tell if that's metal or a piece of plastic in there or not, but that's that. And then this was also loose in the box, and I don't know if this is expansion material or if this is errata for tokens that are already in here. I will look at that in a second, but there's basically just two tokens, Glaucius, and there's a ship, Egyptos. So I don't know if those are replacements or if those are some sort of expansion. Then we have some colored standee bases here, which is nice. Whole bunch of baggies, and then we have some dice. We have what looks like the regular dice, which just are essentially pips. And then we have what I'm assuming is some sort of elephant movement dice. They have elephants on the sides of them. So that's that. Then we have some miniatures here. There's a piece of tape there. Is there a piece of tape on this side? There is. Keep that off. Get this one off on this side. Then we can pull this out. These are, I'm guessing, the leaders. They've got little numbers here on the bases of them. But, yeah, 3, 3. There's a number in a circle and a number in a square. I'm not sure what those are in reference to, but there's that set. Then what's down here? What's this? This is a I guess a guide to no, that doesn't show you where they go. Oh, that's where the bottom ones go. Okay. Oh, then the other side is the top. So it tells you how to put them back in there, which is fine. And then there's the set on the bottom here. Does this come out? No, this. So the bottom one's molded into the actual plastic insert. So we'll just put that back. Put those on top. Put those back around. Oh, actually, let's put that tape down on the inside of that. Then we can pull this whole insert out. Nothing in there. I guess maybe dice. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if the dice will go there. Hey, look at that. The dice go there. And then underneath the insert, we have some punch boards. We have leader standees, I guess. Oh, I'm wondering if, so this might be like some sort of deluxeified version of the game where these were like in the base game, and then if you got the deluxe version, you have the miniatures, which is why it comes with both the circle bases for the miniature bases and the standee bases. So there's that. This is nice, a little cutout on the top of the punch board, so it's easy to pull them out. So those two. So one of those was Glaucius. Let's see if that's in here anywhere. No. No. All right, so that's one punch board. And another punch board. It's going to be this color. But that's not either one of those or that one. It might be an addition. Nope, here it is. Here's it's this one here. So what's the difference? Let's open it up and see. So this is the one that's in the punch board. Obviously, this is the one that was outside. That one says 1P, and the back of this one says 1P. But this one's infantry. So maybe it was a token that was missed, I'm guessing, probably, in the punch board. We have some more, or maybe that wasn't, maybe it was supposed to be infantry and that it wasn't supposed to be cavalry. I'm going to have to go and look at the Kickstarter comments and updates to see. Here's another punch board, plenty of tokens. The final punch board, a lot more tokens. Let's see, we have the Algyptos is not listed there at all, so it might be an addition. So we have all the boats down here, and the one that comes in this outside the bag is not listed here at all, unless they're double-sided. They are not. They are not double-sided. So, or I mean, they are, but they're not. Two different boats on one on each side. So that's that. And then just the box itself. So what I'm going to do is just put these right back down in here for right now. I already lost it. I lost a token. I'll just set that right like that. And then we'll put this. Nope. We gotta put these in here. That down on top. Put those in there. We'll slide this out of the way. Let's open up this map. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So here's the board. Plenty of cities. So we got circular cities. We got little. This maybe is for this area, this country, I guess, however you want to call it. But we have like square cities and circle cities, hexagonal cities. the ships down here. There's some tokens stuff to go over here. Tracks all over the place. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a dudes on the board, war game style, trying to conquer things and whatnot. I'm assuming just victory point game. Like I said, I have not. It just looked like an interesting game to me, which is why I backed it. So my group will probably enjoy it if I can get them to learn it. But there are essentially 35 pages of rules here. So it's not going to be a quick learn. It does not look like there's a solo play either, so I won't be able to learn it by myself, but that's okay. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, the miniatures are basically the generals, so to speak, and you're going to be moving them around, and you'll have other tokens to sort of indicate your armies and that type of thing. But that is Successors 4th edition. This is the Kickstarter release. It's going to probably take me a while to learn this and figure out how to play before I can actually get a playing session in. I don't think it's one of those where I'll be able to do a like where I teach the group the game right before we start playing. It's probably going to be something where, or at least in terms like of doing a video, I'll probably have to teach them and go through the rules and then start the video recording. Otherwise it's going to be like a 6-hour. This is probably going to be at least an hour teach to somebody if I had to guess, just because there's 35 pages of rules. But we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, thanks for watching.